Dear friends, we have been dealing with spoken English for so many days. Now, today is the seventh day. And let me tell you, even though today is the seventh day, we were dealing with several aspects during the 7 days. An introduction of the topic, then we went through different levels, and after dealing with several levels of power of conception, power of comprehension, power of contemplation, and all that. Actually, all these introduction must enable you to receive what must be received. Just like a prepared soil. In the prepared soil, when you put a seed, then only it will sprout. So the aim is to prepare, you make your mind prepared to receive the seeds of communication. And the seeds of communication is put in your mind which is prepared. So the preparation of your mind must be done by yourself. So the person who is putting the seed cannot prepare your mind. You have to prepare your mind. So certain suggestions are given here, that is power of hearing something, power of understanding something, power of listening. So you must know what is hearing and what is listening, and what is the difference between hearing and listening. And listening means hearing with understanding. So understanding is something one must develop. Only through developing understanding you can listen better. So for listening there are three stages. Power of comprehension is the first stage, where you distinguish between what is needed and what is not needed. And after that, power of conception is conceiving certain things, and power of contemplation is going into certain things and finding out the essence of it. So it's a process which must occur, which must happen in us. So when we are ready for that, then in the long run, whatever is put will be able to make it sprout. So our mind must be a prepared soil. Then only whatever seed is put, that will sprout. It's our responsibility to make a prepared ground, and that prepared ground must be made by ourselves. For that we need tremendous interest, and if that interest is not there, there is less chance. Interest is the mother of learning. See, even if I give water to you, if you have no thirst, then that water is meaningless. If I give food to you, if you have no hunger, that food becomes meaningless. So, even if I try my level best to make you speak, that speech becomes meaningless if you have no thirst for it, you have no hunger for it. So, hunger is an indispensable requirement or an essential requirement for receiving something. That hunger one must have. If you have hunger for knowledge, if you have hunger for knowing the speech, hunger for speaking the speech, hunger for listening something, if you develop this hunger will enable you to speak better, to listen better, to understand better. So that is your role. Your role is to develop this hunger. How can you develop the hunger? That is possible only when you feel the necessity of hunger, you feel the necessity of thirst, you need the importance of the language. That means when you feel proud of the language. So when you are proud of the language, when you are proud of your power, that your power of communication and power of listening, power of speaking, if you enjoy that power, if you are happy with the power which you gather, with power which you develop, when you are happy with that, that happiness increases when the power increases, and power increases and happiness increases, and happiness increases and power also increases. So it is simultaneous. The increasing of power will give you happiness, and the happiness will increase your power. That must happen. That must happen. That must go on. So ready for that. So your mind is so prepared to receive it. And that hunger must be retained, and that thirst must be retained. Hunger for knowledge, thirst for knowledge. If it is retained, then there stands. And a practice is also needed. See, whatever you hear, you must be ready to practice it. And a ready practice will help us to go further. That means just like what Martin Luther King said, if you cannot fly, then run. If you cannot run, then walk. If you cannot walk, then crawl. Keep on going. Whatever is your position, you may be able to fly, you may be able to run, you may be able to walk, you may be able to crawl. Whatever is your position, wherever you are, take your position, go forward. Keep doing, keep doing, keep doing in the same way. Keep listening, keep speaking, keep understanding. So if you are ready for that, if you have a constant tendency to listen, constant tendency to hear, constant tendency to speak, constant tendency to understand, you are not here taking any book or pencil, you are not writing anything, only thing you are listening. Concentrate on your ears. Your ear is important. See, concentrate ears with attention and with understanding, with attention. Let your ears hear what must be heard and what must be listened. If you improve the power of hearing, that power of hearing with understanding, automatically you will come to know what is to be heard. You will come to know what is to be listened. You will come to know what is to be spoken. So, if everything is within you and your ability to comprehend, ability to conceive, and ability to contemplate will help you further. So, this you develop in the process. So, may God bless you to develop this, and keep in mind, you are the maker of your destiny. Thank you very much.